My name is Josh. I'm the president of K4CO Radio right here, and we have a wonderful interview scheduled. Hopefully you're having a good day listening to a plethora of different types of genres of music. Do know that for this interview, if you are listening on K4CO Radio, the website, or the K4CO Radio apps, if you want to see our smiling, shining faces, you can go to the K4CO Radio social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube, Instagram, and it's all live. So definitely check it out. And hey, if you have a question or a comment or anything like that, you can throw those in the comments section, and if it is a question, our producer Sabino will try to alert me to that so that we can get those answered. Very special guest today, in fact, one of which came in a little while ago, and I had so much fun on this interview. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Brian Gold, board member of the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce. How's it going, Brian?
It's going pretty good. How about you?
Oh, it's going great. I'm looking forward to the snow coming. You?
Snow sure would be great.
Yeah?
Sure would be great.
Big snow fan?
Sure, why not? It's Colorado. It's
it is.
Snow.
Exactly. I'm amazed we haven't gotten it yet. And then, of course, with Brian Gold, we have Noah Parker, who's a member of the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce and an insurance agent with Goosehead Insurance. How's it going?
That's Goosehead.
Goosehead.
Goosehead, get it
wow,
right.
Goosehead. See, it's been a long day, man.
I told Noah that if he was to come on in this interview, we'd say Goosehead at least 500 times during this interview.
500 times?
Goosehead.
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 You got 5 more right there.
Yep, exactly. Well, we'll definitely do the Gooseheads, a lot of them. So, Sabino, keep count. So, yeah, we're just here. How are you doing? Noah, you just recently, I guess, signed up with the Denver Jewish Chamber. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's been a few months, but I think I'm still in my first year. Brian was nice enough to bring me and introduce me, and just seemed like there was a lot of opportunity. Even more importantly, it was just good people.
Right.
I had a blast going to my first couple, and they've really actually helped me kind of find my Jewish roots again after being gone and out of Colorado for 10 years.
For 10 years, where were you for 10 years?
So,
and I got to say, everybody here is Denver born and bred, which is great.
let's go.
Yeah, but you left for 10 years.
Yes.
Where'd you go?
So I went to the College of Worcester to go to school. I was playing lacrosse out there, and then continued to follow my dream, trying to coach college lacrosse. And, just didn't pay a whole lot. I couldn't see my family, and decided I had to come back, and fell into this gig, and I've loved every second of it so far. You don't really want an easy job after you've been working college lacrosse and working all those hours. So I came back, and now it's just been a blast meeting everybody again and just getting reconnected with the community.
So you're one of the rare people that really loves your job and what you do.
I do, actually. Yeah. I mean, insurance is definitely the sexiest industry you can get into.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I get to go out and meet
sexy
people.
next to that bear.
yeah, Ted.
Ted's all about sexiness. Oh, yeah.
That he is. Let's not get him in a supermarket.
And so when did you start with Goosehead Insurance?
I've been doing this for about 14 months now, and I love it. I love my team, and it's just a good environment.
Good environment.
Yeah, love the people I work with.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, a lot of this, we're talking about the Jewish Chamber, the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce. Brian, you're the board member. You're a board member. What is the mission, main objective of Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce?
Well, first of all, let's just make sure everybody understands that you don't have to be Jewish to be a part of the Denver Jewish Chamber.
Right.
So what are the 3 values, Noah?
It's integrity, inclusivity, aka you don't have to be Jewish, and dignity.
So as long as you subscribe to those 3, you're welcome to join and be a part of it. So our mission, in my own words, in my view, are to bring people in businesses or sales jobs, whatever they might do together to network, to help support each other and find business for each other.
Right.
Sometimes that means even using people within the group for business. I took out an auto policy with Noah recently. So help people in the chamber, help people find leads outside the chamber. I think that's part of the mission. Noah, what do you think the mission might be?
I mean, I think you said it. I'd probably add on community, because you're bringing people together from all different points of Colorado. We've got a guy who comes up from Trinidad every 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
What's his name again?
That would be Paul.
Paul.
Neil
Yep.
Paul.
Neil Paul.
Yep, he
and he
does.
talks about a historic synagogue that they have down in Trinidad. And I mean, that's a heck of a drive. So we also do a lot of events outside of just networking. We worked with one of the Chabads to do like a Sukkot, which is one of my favorite holidays. It's kind of a celebrating the harvest, and it's very much about family and community and bringing people together, and found out about it through the Jewish Chamber.
And everybody, you can find out the events if you just go to their website. It's denverjewishchamber.com. There's a phone number there, too, 720-707-1612. We're going to get into some of the events as well in a little bit. And so bringing businesses together, and it's all industries.
Absolutely.
Through Chamber. All right. And
Absolutely. We have everything from bakery chefs to mortgage people like myself to insurance people. We have lawyers. We have dentists. We have
AI
everything.
marketing experts.
AR marketing. We have moving companies. It's anything, pretty much anything. And we're not exclusive, so we have multiple insurance agents. You can have multiple people in there. You know, we
Right.
like to say there's enough business to go around, and I think that if you become part of the chamber and networking, and you put in your time, it will pay off. Noah, I mean, so basically, the lowest membership fee we have at the chamber is $299 a year. What does it come out to be, like $20, 20 some odd dollars a year?
yeah,
month.
that's very
It's
low.
really cheap. So Noah, keeping in mind that you spent $299 already, what amount would you say you've made already? Like 10 times that, 20 times that?
Oh, probably 10 times that, and I
So
haven't
you've
even
already
done this in a
easily
year.
made
Yeah.
$3,000, $4,000 in less than a
yeah.
year that you've been at the chamber.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that for some industries it takes a little bit longer. I mean, insurance, hey, I need something for my home, something new, because, I mean, prices are crazy. in
So it's paid
Colorado.
for itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just paid for itself. And even if it doesn't hit you immediately, if you keep going and you keep trying to learn people's names and getting to know everybody, you're going to get business eventually.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just not something you can show up one time to and expect people to know, like, and trust you.
I don't think there's really any industry out there where you just
Probably
show up
not.
once,
Yeah.
Probably not.
get a lot out of it.
Probably not. I mean, I've been in the chamber for a little over 4 years, and it took, I'm in the mortgage business, so it took a little bit longer than somebody who's in insurance, where everybody needs insurance all the time. Not everybody needs mortgages.
Right.
So I was there 2 years before I even saw my first referral. But it has certainly paid for itself multiple times over.
Absolutely.
So I probably never leave the chamber.
Right. So if anybody's like crazy enough to start their own company, because you have to be a little bit of crazy, right?
Yeah.
To be an entrepreneur, because it is, I can tell myself, I've probably lost a couple years of life just from all the stress and everything. But it is about just being out there constantly, being visible, talking to people, just building those relationships and connections.
Yep.
Because, just like even with radio, you just have one endorsement one day and suddenly all these people are going to be calling. It's a constant repetition.
That's
It's
exactly right.
Yeah, I remember, I forget who told me, but he questioned me. He said, "Do you think McDonald's needs advertising?" No, but yes, they do.
Yeah, they probably do, but they probably don't need the Denver Jewish Chamber.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, maybe they do. Who knows? I
you
guess if
went
they
there
get some
before
good
this.
Jewish
I
items
mean,
on the menu, they might consult.
Right.
So
right.
if you're listening, hey, give us a call.
I love it. Noah, I want to get started with you. Tell us a little bit about your role as an insurance agent with Goosehead, and what gets Goosehead, because you're with Goosehead. That's 3, right?
Good job,
Yeah, there you
Josh.
go.
That
Well
was
done, well
3
done.
right there. What number are we on?
Sabino. Oh, he's got 4. I think we're on that little bit. What sets them apart from other insurance companies?
Well, the biggest thing is we're a brokerage, and we're the largest brokerage in Colorado by number of companies that we have.
Oh, wow.
So I'll also kind of step back a little bit here. The best thing about Goosehead is that even though I'm a corporate employee, I'm going to be building my own business my way. And that's how everybody's encouraged to. So, I mean, there have been instances where people have had bad experiences with Goosehead. I mean, it's insurance. You know, you're not going to find a positive.
Is there ever a
online.
good experience with
Yeah,
insurance?
exactly.
Because
I mean, nobody likes it.
It sounds like an oxymoron. Good insurance? Really? I'm not following that. Sorry.
No, and you're exactly right. But I mean, even you had a problem with Goosehead a few years back, Brian, and you know, I had a different view of things, and I subscribe to integrity, inclusivity, and dignity, and that works for me with the Jewish Chamber.
I did have a problem with Goosehead, and when he first called me, he said Goosehead. I almost hung up on him.
Was it the name Goosehead? Is that what was that the issue?
Well, that was part of the problem. No,
Okay.
no, it was just they treated one of my clients poorly. Something happened, and they turned my client over for collection, even though he never took out the policy. So he called me, and I'm like, if you're with Goosehead, don't even bother. And he's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, I'm gonna hang up the phone now. But I think he mentioned that he knew my niece, and I'm like, oh, now I can't hang up on you.
Yeah, we went to Schwader, the summer camp up on Mount Evans together, and
Small world.
very small. Actually was a part of his temple while he was growing up at Temple Sinai. So my grandmother actually knows Brian too, which is hilarious. Small world.
Small Jewish world.
Yeah.
So that exactly. You said there's about 14.
Oh, 15.
Around the world. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. 16. I don't know.
So the family connection, you're just like, all right, I'll listen to you. You can help me out, Noah.
And then he said, I'll take you to lunch. And I'm like, okay.
Where did he take you to lunch? Do you remember?
J. Alexander's.
J. Alexander's.
There you go.
Right?
That's where you go.
He could have said
exactly.
McDonald's. I would have been okay with that too.
Hey, my first date, I took her to Taco Bell.
Really?
I think, and then we dated for 2 years. So, yeah. I mean, it was in high school, but it was back in the days of $59, $79, $99.
Yep.
Now it's like $13 for anything.
It's 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, exactly. What types of insurance coverage do you guys specialize in?
We do everything except health insurance and pet insurance.
Okay.
I do a ton of fix and flips, so builder's risk, vacant remodels. I do a ton of vacant lands, but the bread and butter here is home and auto, of course. Umbrella life is involved as well. Flood if you need it, but you don't really need it in Colorado very often.
Right.
And we try to take a different approach where we're working directly with loan officers like Brian and realtors to be really part of the home closing process, because nobody likes doing insurance when you've got 15 other things to do and your inspection, get all your documents over to the mortgage. So, my goal is just to make it easy and educate.
I find insurance is kind of like, drafting a will. It's like no one wants to do it.
No, I'd rather draft the will.
You'd rather draft a will?
Me too, honestly.
I'd rather do pooper scooper in the backyard than talk about than do insurance. But honestly,
do you guys have a pooper scooper company with the chamber?
Yeah, we do. So it's no fair. But yeah, nobody still wants to talk about insurance. Honestly, I mean, it's something you need, but nobody ever wants to talk about it. I mean, you couldn't have picked a worse profession to be in. Because, I mean, you're a really nice guy, but honestly, nobody wants to talk about insurance.
Right, exactly.
Unless something bad happens, then they're all about it, right? I mean, you get in a car accident, I'm going to call the insurance company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Until it really just hits you home, then it's like, whatever it is. But I love how the collaboration. So, I mean, you said you help out with Brian. Yeah. And that's really, I think, one of the biggest things when it comes to community and connecting in a Chamber of Commerce. Right.
Absolutely.
There.
Absolutely.
Is finding people you can work with. Not only you can work with, but somebody who needs this, who knows somebody who needs this. Everybody knows. And then if you actually know that person, a lot of times, before the radio and everything, like all the interviews, if somebody said, hey, I don't know a garage guy, it's like, I'd be like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're part of the chamber and you've been coming and somebody says, hey, I need a garage guy, Noah can say, Noah's like, yeah, I know a garage guy. I happen to know a garage guy.
One I can trust and one I can trust.
Yeah.
Exactly. We work together. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of the chamber.
Yeah. What are some unique programs or events that the chamber organizes? I know last time, and I want you to touch base on it again, you had the breakfast and the luncheon networking.
Yeah, so we do 2 breakfasts every month. It's the first week and the third week of every month. A breakfast, 1 hour long. You get to do an introduction. There's a speaker, breakfast, and then there's once a month. There's a luncheon on I think it's the 4th week of every month, I think it's the 4th week of every month. There's a luncheon. Then we have Other events, we've done things like we did a bowling event. We had a meet and greet for Ice Cream Social. And December 9th is Dreidel Networking. It's a free event. You can go onto the Denver Jewish Chamber website. It's December 9th. You got to register there. It's free. Dinner, appetizers.
Anybody can come
drinks.
if you're not.
Anybody
in the
can
chamber.
come. You just have to register.
Right.
So go to the denverjewishchamber.com, register, bring your ID. It's at the Hebrew Educational Alliance. It's going to be a ball. We've had it for many years. It's just another way to meet new people, learn people's businesses, to get to know them. And it involves a little Hanukkah and spin the dreidel.
So
What couldn't be better than spinning a dreidel?
all right. So what happens? Someone comes in. What's the point of spinning the dreidel? What happens there?
Well, that's just, spinning the dreidel is just part of Hanukkah and learning about, being Jewish and
Right.
things like that.
So
as far as it goes with the dreidel networking, they just incorporated that in there just to make it exciting
okay.
and something to do.
It's not like spin the dreidel and you win a prize type, like a game with
it is
fortune,
dreidel.
fortune type
actually,
stuff.
you spin the dreidel and it corresponds to a question that you're supposed to ask one of the people at your table. So that's
okay.
what we've done with the dreidel, and you learn about that person and what they do based on the question that came up on the dreidel.
Gotcha.
So,
all right.
but
And
that's not the original use for the dreidel. But yes, that's what we're using it for now.
What is it? Can I ask what the original use for the dreidel was?
The original use for
The
the dreidel,
original
like
use for the dreidel.
10,000 years ago.
Yes. I mean, you were around back then, right?
Yes, I was, obviously. So
got a ton of
I might
experience.
be getting this wrong, but back in the days of when the Jewish people were being oppressed, we were forbidden to teach about Judaism,
Okay.
about Hebrew. And so what parents did was they took a toy and they put Hebrew letters on the toy, the dreidel, and they would use that to teach children about Hebrew. And then if the authorities came in to make sure they weren't teaching them, they would just say, oh, we're just spinning the dreidel, we're just having fun. And they had no clue that what they were actually doing is we were teaching our kids about Judaism and Hebrew. We had to hide it. Mm-hmm. So that's what the dreidel came from.
So it's kind of like the street games or something like that, where it's the cards or dice or something like that. But it's
right. We were
hidden
just hiding
meaning.
what we were doing.
Right.
Right. So
And this has been going on for years. You said
the dreidel networking.
The dreidel networking.
Absolutely. I think it's actually been going on for 5 or 6 or 7 years, something like that. It's been maybe 10.
Okay.
It's an annual event. It's a big thing.
And it happens every December.
Every December, right around Hanukkah.
Nice. Very
Yep.
cool. And as a board member, Brian, I'm curious, what has been probably your most impactful initiatives or projects throughout your... How long have you been a board member?
I've been on the board for 2 years.
Okay.
And probably this radio station has probably been our biggest project, right? I've been doing the marketing for them, and it's really difficult to get the word out, in something like this, especially, trying to get a mass market of people all across Colorado to hear about us. So I think this has been the biggest voice for us,
Right.
as far as getting the word out on who we are.
And exactly what you do. And
Exactly what we do.
how far a span? I mean, you said someone comes in from Trinidad.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is all over Colorado that
I
people
would say
can come.
They could. He's an outlier. He's an outlier. I would say most of our people are the, Denver metro area, Front Range,
Okay.
Denver metro area.
Right. Right. And when you came, how did you first get connected with the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce?
That would
first
be
of all,
me.
Yeah.
that would be you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you
I
just
forced him
invited him
into it. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna come.
You're gonna come.
He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, you are.
Was it kind of like the I did insurance with you? You got to come here now.
No, I sat down and talked to you. Now you're gonna do me a favor. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I know that this works. I know that the networking works if you're willing to put in the time. I'm like, it's only $299 a year. Certainly, you or your employer can afford that because it's going to pay itself off. Right. I just didn't realize it was going to pay you off so fast. It took me 2 years. It took him a month. So
Well, in some industries, it all depends on the industry. I think
it does, and there are certain industries that probably pay off quicker. Like if you're a handyman, you're going to get paid off pretty quick because people need you all the time.
Absolutely.
They don't need
Numbers
the
in the
mortgage
summer.
guy all the time.
or any of the trades or anything like that.
any of the
yeah,
trades.
which is hilarious. I mean, I have 2 nieces right now, and if I was their parent, I'd just be like, think about not going to college. Get a trade because no one wants to do this stuff.
And there's a lot
You
of
know.
value in any networking,
Right.
let alone the Jewish Chamber. I mean, we just happen to be part of the Jewish Chamber.
Right.
I didn't do BNI. They're big, they're expensive. They're running it as a business. It's
Well, and I would even say the inclusivity with BNI type stuff. It's like, okay, we already have a plumber.
yeah, you can't.
We already have
Very
a,
exclusive.
yeah.
It's very exclusive. Right. So once they have one person in that industry, one insurance, one mortgage guy, you can't join.
Right.
That's not what we do. If we
Until
have-
they leave.
You know what's funny is we probably have 10 realtors in our group, but we all manage to seem to find business.
Right.
And just we all, even if we have 10 realtors, they all find each other and they all help each other out. There are certain, even in the mortgage business, there are certain mortgages I can't do. And if there was another mortgage person in the room, no, maybe they can, and I can help that person.
Right.
So even if you're in the same industry, you can still help each other out. We have another insurance person in there. And what's been your experience with that?
I mean, it's been good. I mean, we do our own thing, and I think just like the realtors or other loan officers or mortgage people, I mean, there's enough business to go around. I mean, if anything else, you can use the experiences that the people next to you have had to learn, and you can network that way. Actually, the other insurance guy that often comes, he started the synagogue that I went to growing up, which is hilarious as well. But it's been amicable, to say the least.
Very kind of teamwork, kind
Yeah.
of oriented. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
It's community.
it feels like family.
It really
Once
is.
you get to know people and you come, and everybody gets to know you, it feels more like family. And honestly, if I wasn't in the mortgage business anymore or I left the mortgage business, I would still be part of the chamber to keep it going and to help other people. I think I'm as a resource.
Right.
I would be there.
You're a
to
mensch.
help it. No, thanks. Do you want to define what mensch means? Because everybody listening doesn't know what that means. So,
Do-gooder.
a do-gooder, a mensch
Yeah.
as a do-gooder.
I love learning from you every time you come in.
Thanks.
Feels like family. You guys should hold a thing at Olive Garden. Isn't that their slogan?
Feels like family.
Yeah, it feels like family.
Well,
Isn't that
maybe
it?
Olive Garden will have us in there. We don't know.
Unlimited breadsticks and unlimited connections.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlimited matzah.
Oh, unlimited matzah. Yeah.
Does Olive Garden have matzah?
No, of
I don't
course
think
not.
so. No,
I think they're
so.
only leavened bread.
Yeah.
But you guys wouldn't want to change. I mean, you're the New York Deli News, right?
We are
That's where-
over at we do our breakfast over at the New York Deli News over on Hampton,
Mm-hmm.
and we do our lunch at what is it, the Beer and Burger Tap?
Tap and burger.
Tap and
Burger.
Oh, off Bellevue.
Over
Yeah.
off Bellevue and
Bellevue
DTC. So
925,
big
yeah.
shout out to them, and hey to the New York Deli and the Bagel Deli over there. Thanks guys for hosting us. You get to come to the chamber meeting. It's only $14 they charge us, and that includes breakfast, it includes a drink, and it includes gratuity, all for $14.
That's
I
cheaper
don't
than
know
fast food
where-
right now.
Right?
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
even go to McDonald's for $14.
Yeah.
But
it's
these
good
guys
breakfast,
are,
too.
and it
Yeah.
includes the room. They're giving us a room there
Mm-hmm.
to host in that we've been doing for like 10 years there. And so, talk about a mensch, the guy who runs that place. Wow. What a bargain. So, big shout out to them.
Definitely.
Go visit them for a good corned beef sandwich.
It's been a while since I've been there, but really good food.
Oh,
Yeah.
great food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as much as I love Brian. I mean, I kept coming back because I got my eggs and salmon on a bagel, and that's my favorite breakfast of all time, obviously.
Eggs and salmon on bagel. That's your all-time
yeah.
favorite
Oh,
breakfast.
yeah.
All right.
If you haven't tried it, give it a shot.
Well, I hope our vice president Sarah's listening because her favorite breakfast is Lucky Charms. She needs to step up the game.
Right, you
does.
put that on a bagel. It might be
Lucky Charms on a bagel.
Anything on a bagel is better.
Yeah.
Pizza bagels, come on.
Anything on a bagel.
Anything on a bagel. Anything. I don't know. I might challenge you on that. One of these. I got to start thinking.
Maybe.
How does the industry? This is a question for you, Noah. How does the insurance industry? How's it changed in the recent years? And how does Goosehead adapt to these changes? I know everybody,
yeah.
especially insurance right now, is just crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, there's been several things. I mean, if you've got a roof over 10 years, you're going to struggle to find good insurance or maybe even insurance at all.
10 years?
10 years.
Well,
You've got
Colorado
these 30-year
got
roofs.
hail and-
Exactly.
yeah.
And so now everything's moving to a 2%, of your dwelling coverage, wind and hail. So people have got $10,000 deductibles, which is crazy. Outside of that, the auto industry or the auto insurance industry really got more expensive last year around this time. They finally decided to catch up to the fact that everybody's got 15 sensors in their bumper. And so now you go get an fender bender and it's going to cost $5,000.
Right.
So Goosehead's adapted to it by, they don't set the rules for underwriting, but we constantly are dropping carriers and picking up new carriers who are, first off, A-rated financially. And second off, are willing to work with us to try to make sure that we've got great product and that we're competitive against anybody.
And I take it you even run into some of that with underwriting when it comes to
my God,
yeah.
he was just talking about roofs.
Yeah.
And
it's terrible.
Now they won't write certain policies, and we have to see certain things on policies when we do a home loan. And we're running into issues because there has to be a certain amount of coverage, especially when it comes to the roof, that we require. And with these new roof things going on, it's been making the loan industry a little bit more miserable. So we're having to adapt to that. I think I even complained to you just like last month. I said,
yeah,
we're having a problem. What's going on here? And so it's like, it's a mess.
And God forbid you are trying to buy a townhome or a condo in an HOA. Those deductibles have gotten so high from them because they don't want to have a $500 HOA fee every month.
Right, exactly. When I bought my house, it was back in 2007, and it's still to this day no HOA, and I love it.
Thank goodness.
I absolutely love it. I think twice in the almost 20 years, someone's come up to my door, is like, "Hey, we're trying to get signatures to get an HOA in here." I'm like, "Get off my property."
Having an HOA, it's a plus and minus. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. You have an HOA, you don't have to worry about your neighbor parking their beat up pickup truck on their front lawn. Right? That's so there are pluses and minuses. I've heard good things. I've heard really horror stories. It goes both ways.
Right.
But yeah, everybody has to adapt. Everything is changing. It's changing quickly.
Right. What is the easiest way besides just coming to an event to contact the Denver Jewish Chamber and see about? Because do you have different levels, or is it just $299 a year?
No, there are two levos.
Okay.
There's a $299 a year, and I think the other one is $599 a year. And what comes with it is when you join, you're granted a speaking opportunity, and if you do the lowest level, you can speak for 10 minutes every 6 months. I think it is. If you do the higher level, $599, I think you get 15 or 20 minutes to speak exactly on what you do, and everybody gets to know more about you and what you do. Noah just killed his presentation a few weeks ago, thanks to yours truly. But honestly, the reason we do a membership fee at all is for two reasons. One, we do have some administrative costs. We do have an administrator who you can probably talk to at that 720-707-1612 number to get more information from. But we do have administrative costs. And I think we also charge because I think when people pay for this kind of thing and networking, I think it ties them into it more. Right. I think they say to themselves, well, I'm paying for this, so I'm going to use it, so I'm going to show up. If you're getting it for free, I think you're more likely to say, I don't feel like going today.
Right.
I don't have anything invested in it, so I'm not going to go. So I think we did that because it invests people. We want people to keep coming. Right. We want people to show up all the time, as much as possible, because that's how the chamber works. That's how you're going to get business.
Well, from what I've heard, you don't really have an issue trying to get people back. People come to these events. People come to the breakfast and the lunch and everything like that. Exactly.
Yeah, they come. Yeah. We're just trying to get bigger.
Right.
The more people come, the bigger we get, the more business we can pass. And so, of course, there's always for whatever reason that they leave the industry. They're not in that industry anymore. They don't need
business.
Us.
Yeah. They retire.
They retire.
Yeah, right.
Maybe they can't afford the $299. Who knows? But yeah, it's all about we're trying to get bigger. We're trying to get the word out.
Do you know about how many members you guys currently have?
We have just over 100 paid members. It doesn't sound like much, but you get 100 people in a room. it's a lot.
Yeah.
But we could go for 2.
Right? Can the
So
New York deli handle 200, 300?
They would make it work for us, I guarantee. They're already opening early for us, so if we needed to expand into their dining room, I'm sure he would have no problem doing that for us.
So even if someone wants to go to the New York deli before opening for an amazing breakfast for only $14, come check it out.
Show up.
Yeah.
Just show up.
Yeah.
And if you do decide to join on the day you show up, we will pay for your breakfast. So
Well, there you go.
Can't go wrong.
So bring a group of people and all show up.
I mean, yeah, and then sign up.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign up.
What's your favorite breakfast, Brian?
Right there on the thing. I mean, or in general.
Well, you said bagel with
Yeah.
fish and eggs.
Eggs and lox. Yeah.
Eggs and lox, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a lox, egg, and onion type guy.
Ooh, onion.
Yeah. You got to have the onion on there.
Okay, so you missed the onion.
No, there's
before.
onions in that eggs and lox. but
Okay.
They don't want to give you the full recipe.
But even if you're not Jewish, you don't have to go for all these Jewish themed foods. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. I mean, you could just
other
get
options.
eggs, and there's all kinds of other stuff, and pancakes.
Right.
they've got a lot of pastries there that are pretty darn delicious.
Yeah, and by the way, Tappenberger, nothing Jewish themed food there. It's just burgers and cheese
And great burgers.
and great
actually.
burgers.
Yeah.
It's
Great
nothing
food.
kosher style at all. I mean, you can get the cheeseburger all you want.
Right.
So knock yourself out.
Definitely knock yourself out. If you're listening in on our radio, sitting here with Brian Gold, board member of Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce, and Noah Parker, who's a member and insurance agent with Goosehead Insurance. That is Goosehead, Goose.
So I'm gonna deviate here for a second.
Ooh, I
because
like it.
We're
All
on
right.
we're on all the Jewish topics. I want to pick on Noah here a bit. Like,
All right.
Noah is a typical Jewish biblical name. Noah.
Well,
right?
I think so. Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
What's with Parker?
Oh, all right.
Parker, not Jewish. I mean, come on, Brian, not Jewish. Gold, Jewish. Goldstein, Jewish. So if it was like Noah Goldstein, I'd get it. But Parker, what?
It is very different and not Jewish at all. We're about to get into some actually really cool family history here. So, going way back, we're talking Berlin, 1936. My family owned a pharmacy right in the center of Berlin, and they would go down to the Italian coast to, go vacation. And my great-grandmother met my great-grandfather there, who was an Italian Catholic, and they ended up getting married and having my grandfather in 1939. So his last name was Pellegrino, and that's what the name that my grandfather was born with. So again, still not Jewish. And then when he moved to America after the war, hiding in northern Italy in haystacks, then he decided that he wanted to be more American. So he brought on Parker.
Wow.
Just changed it from Pellegrino to Parker?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, Pellegrino is very Italian.
Very Italian. I'm very Italian as well.
Yeah.
You should see my extended family. They could all be my brothers and sisters. Very strong genes. It's great.
He's a pretty Jew. He's a good-looking Jew.
Yeah, you are pretty. You are
thank
pretty.
you,
You know,
thank
if
you.
I was a female, I'd be, hey, what's up? Yeah.
Well, I appreciate
exactly.
that.
Right.
Hey, you can always call me at 720-850-5766 for insurance. But if you're looking for a date, I've got a wonderful girlfriend. So, just
Is
keep
it the
it.
bear sitting next to you?
Yes, exactly.
He's giving you the eyes.
Yeah.
Ted over here
He's
probably
looking
would
at
be
you.
interested in me.
He's
But
very cuddly, too.
he is very cuddly. That is definitely not a downside.
I love how you asked that, because even emailing back and forth, kind of setting this up, he's just like, yeah, I'm bringing on Noah Parker, not Jewish name.
I did. Did you like how I put that in there? Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, Parker. It's like, that is so not Jewish. I'm like, okay, whatever. There's got to be some kind of a story behind that. I mean, not all Jewish people have Jewish sounding names, but it is
Right.
somewhat typical. I mean, mine is Gold. It used to be Goldstein, and I found out a long time ago through ancestry searching that our name was hundreds of years ago Goldstein, and when they came to America, it was also shortened to Gold.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, yeah, Parker. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was even Parkerberg, I know. I know it's so terribly stereotypical, but okay, right? Parkerstein, something. You want to throw that on there? Maybe we.
Parker Steen,
I don't know.
I think my grandmother would freak out.
Would she?
Yeah.
I mean, she's a wonderful person. I thought about changing my name back to Pellegrino, but it's what my grandfather wanted. So,
But your grandmother was Jewish. That's
Yeah.
where it came from. So because
so my great grandmother, she was actually had a very German name, Reich, I think it was.
that's pretty German.
That's pretty darn German. So
Right.
I've never.
Yeah.
There's really no
Doesn't get more German than that.
Jewish names in my lineage for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All the more reason to change it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Not there yet.
Not there yet. All right. Well, maybe sometime soon. And
Maybe
then
sometime.
Maybe they can decide what they want.
You know, that's a prerogative. You know,
Right.
it's just like tattoos. Once you're 18, you're out of my house. I don't care.
Outside of like the networking and stuff like that, what other possible benefits are there with the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce? You have the events. You even have comedy night coming up. I saw on
Yes.
your.
Ooh, I gotta sign up for that.
There's comedy night that we're giving a try. I mean, what other benefits? I mean, my friends they're now my friends. I mean, Noah's my friend now. I mean, I just
Right.
met him like 6 months ago.
Right.
But I consider him a friend. You know, so I've got friends at the chamber, not just business people at the chamber. They're friends.
Right. Exactly.
Like I said, it feels like family.
Right. Olive Garden.
So I don't know if people in BNI call in. I don't know if you want to say otherwise. If they go to BNI and say, "Oh, I feel like I'm with family at BNI." I've been to those BNI.
Yeah.
It
It's
seems
not
so
family. It's
transactional.
the actual opposite of family.
Yeah.
It's very. I don't want to say what I'm thinking. It's very structured and very serious.
It is structured and very business. Let's
very
get to business.
and
I mean,
stand up, sit down, get out.
right. Which it works, you know, for them and everything like that. So, but
We
it
are-
is very structured. I
We
mean,
are
I take
stand
it.
up, sit down, schmooze a lot.
Yeah.
Schmooze is go around, talk.
So you guys, I take it with the chamber events and everything like that. It's not as structured. It is very. Let's get to know each other.
Right.
Let's get to know each other's business too.
Give your
and
introduction.
relax
We really
and-
encourage people to mingle and socialize, not only right after and before the meetings, but we encourage people to do one-on-ones. Meaning, when I met Noah, I said, "Hey, let's go for coffee. Let's talk.
Right.
Let's get to know each other." I'm sure Noah, probably you've done some one-on-ones with people in the chamber, have you?
Yeah. I mean, plenty. Mostly realtors, people who are in my sphere of influence, or what rather I can be in their sphere of influence. Ken and Cohen and I went to a Broncos game that I took him to for a preseason. Helped him network with a few of my other people that I know in the industry. Same thing with like Regina Topolson, another realtor who's awesome and one of my favorite people out there. She's really helped me get back into the
Did you
community.
notice the theme on the last names there?
I did a little bit,
See,
just a
there
little
was-
bit.
They weren't Smith.
Not
It
Parker.
wasn't Parker.
Yep. Cohen is about as Jewish as you can get.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm D Estrada, so mine doesn't really do it. I know Eric Estrada. That's the only connection I have. And he's not family.
And he's not Jewish.
He's not Jewish.
As far as I know. I guess he could be.
He could be. I mean, Sandler's not exactly Jewish.
Sandler?
Like, that's the last
Adam
name for a
Sandler.
Jew?
That's pretty. I think
Is
it's-
it?
It's fairly
Possibly.
Jewish. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, half of Kravitz is, right? Lenny Kravitz, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Integrity, inclusivity, dignity. So, did you, when you jumped into the Chamber of Commerce, the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce, I mean, was it boom, board member?
No.
You just loved it? Okay, so it took a little bit of while. What is the story behind, because you started out as Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce, correct?
No, I think it was another name. I'm not sure what they had originally started out on. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Jonathan, who was here last time, knew that information. I think they had a different name to it, but I think we came around to the Denver Jewish Chamber.
Okay. And what's set on the Denver Jewish Chamber, and how is it with the inclusivity and everything to get people out where it's just like, wait, it says Jewish Chamber. I can't do this. So is that kind of,
Yeah.
what is the reach out there?
I think that's one of the things that we're trying to do to get us out there is to say that, hey, you don't need to be Jewish. That's
Right.
just one of the values that we're following. That's how we were founded, but we are inclusive. We want everybody to come. It doesn't matter your race, religion, creed, color. We don't care.
You just want good values
We want
behind
good
business.
values. We want people who meet those values
Mm-hmm.
or better, who want to drive their business,
Right.
meet people, meet friends, family.
No, exactly. I like it. What are you at cooking for next year? I mean, it's the end of the year right here. You have the Dreidel networking event. Next year, I mean, when it comes to outside of your breakfast, outside of the lunch and stuff like that, what does 2026 have in store?
Well, we definitely have a gala. What was it? It was in August of this year.
It's the annual gala that we
The
did in
yeah.
August.
And that was incredible. I mean, a lot of people showed up and had a great time dancing. I mean, you can't really hate on a gala. You get to dress up and go out for a night and just have a good time.
And that was our second year doing the gala. The first year we got about 50 people, and this year I think we had over 110.
Oh, wow.
We multiplied pretty quick. I don't know that we have anything specific quite planned yet in 2026 other than our normal 3 times a month, but we always try to pop in 1 or 2 new things every month. We're still trying to get on the books a baking cooking class.
Ooh.
It's the holidays right now.
Yeah.
So she's really busy. Our confectioner, she's really busy, but we're trying to get a cooking class in there with her. We think that would be a lot of fun. So there's other stuff that's going to be planned. There's no doubt.
Right. You guys are really open to just new events and thinking outside the box.
Oh, absolutely. We're probably going to do bowling again because that actually got like 20 people. And
You can't go wrong with bowling.
you can't go wrong.
I mean, I love
bowling.
it.
I don't think we did any networking, but it brought us closer together and to see us in a different light than just eating.
Yep.
Watch people bowl and kind of make fun of that.
It's a great way to build relationships, right?
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
There's more than one way to build relationships than just networking over food. You can
Right.
still network. You can still build that relationship doing something fun and exciting.
And networking for businesses, all that is building a relationship,
It's
getting
a
to know
relationship.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to certain situations where, like you said, it's all business type stuff, and someone walks up to me and is just like, "This is my card. This is what I do." I'm like, "Whoa."
Well, that's what happens in some other groups, in networking
Right.
groups, and I think we're trying to steer away.
No, that makes perfect sense. How about I got to throw something at you? Pickleball.
We do it.
Have you played it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I tried for the first time. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't
Just
know
the
that
first time?
Just the first time, yeah, a couple months ago, and
It's such a fun sport.
I was a tennis player too. So
You dominated.
no, it's been many years, and it's definitely a different game.
I don't know
but-
that the pickleball would work as a social networking type event. Like bowling, it's slower and you only do it for a second, then you
Yeah.
go back and sit down and you chat.
Right.
But I mean, we could try, right? I mean,
There's definitely ways to do it. I went to a pickleball networking event, and I'm actually looking
did it
to
work?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
you get a
wrong.
coach, these people got a coach, and you do some quick lessons just to get an idea of what the game is if you've never done it before. And then we just kind of played King of the Hill. You get into a team, and then you work up and down. Whoever stays on the championship
what do I
court,
know?
yeah. And then you're, the whole time you're talking, you get like a feel for people. I mean, maybe not me. I'm the most competitive person you'll know, so I'm there spiking on people who've never played before. But
You're that guy.
I'm that guy. I'm the hardo. Yeah.
Nice. I love it. With the end, I do want to kind of circle back around just a little bit of insurance right now. What are some of the biggest obstacles right now with insurance? I mean, you've already
Yeah.
mentioned the roofing aspect, and both of you have those obstacles
yeah.
when it comes to underwriting.
I'd say another one is number of claims. A lot of people don't understand how to use claims. I mean, somebody with a 2005, Ford Fiesta, if they even made it back then, can get a new windshield for $300, but they're going to go use their $1,000 deductible, and they still have to pay for the full thing anyway, and it still goes in as a claim. Water issues in the home, let's say you've got like a frozen pipe that bursts. A lot of insurance companies are not liking that these days. So the best thing you can do is get yourself a water shutoff device. They're pretty cheap to get everything installed. It's like $100, and it just sits right on your water shutoff valve, and it monitors how much water goes in and out of your home on average. And if it starts to exceed that, it shuts it off. So that way you have one of those claims happening. It limits the damage.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, the insurance market's not going to go back down. This is just the reality we live in now. But there's going to be plenty of, other private products, like Class 4 hail-resistant shingles that are really going to make it easier to get insurance.
Right.
Titillating.
I know,
No,
isn't
no.
it?
Oh God.
Oh,
Yep.
goodness.
We should have played a claim or no claim instead.
Right on the radio.
Yeah, right on the radio. Why not?
You know what's and maybe this is it. I've heard that if you make a claim, it's negative. So it's like if you have many claims, then it's going to be really negative for you.
That's exactly right.
I think you need to pick and choose what you're going to claim. I think that's probably the biggest thing is when to make a claim and when not to make a claim. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that's when you call up your Goosehead insurance agent. What number are we on? I think that's when you call up your Goosehead insurance agent. I got a leak under my sink that ruined the baseboard. Should I file a claim for $500? Because I think your Goosehead insurance agent would say no.
You're right.
Absolutely not.
What should I do?
Talk to me, Goose. Just repair it yourself. Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah, that's so good.
That was a good one.
That should be your new line right there.
That in there. Put that
all
on your
original.
business card.
That's all original.
That's all original.
That one's free.
That one's free.
Well, Brian Gold, you even said that even if you were not doing loans, you would still be part of the chamber.
I would.
You love it.
I would.
Okay.
I would. I think I'm a really good resource, and I think I would stay there to help other people, help the board, help expand the Jewish chamber. Sure, why not?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm curious then, because I want to hear your 30-second elevator pitch, because I want to hear both of you on this.
How did you know to call it an elevator pitch? That's what we call it.
Well, because South Metro Denver Chamber, Inglewood Chamber. I mean, we're kind of, we've talked to a lot.
It's the elevator pitch.
It's the elevator pitch. It's the 30-second elevator pitch.
So mine goes like, I stand up and I'm like, I'm Brian Gold with Innovative Mortgage Bankers. I've been doing residential mortgage lending here in Colorado for almost 33 years. I specialize in conventional FHA loans, reverse mortgages, pretty much anything related to residential lending. A good lead for me would be somebody who's looking to purchase a home or someone who is looking maybe to refinance. So if you're like at a 7% interest rate right now and you want to get below 6, you're probably somebody that wants to reach out and talk to me.
Right.
That's my 30-second spiel.
Do you see rates going down anytime soon? Or I've heard just very slightly, maybe.
So really quickly on that, so the Fed does not control mortgage rates. They're separate.
Huge misconception.
Big misconception.
Let's talk about this misconception real quick.
But in general, mortgage rates tend to follow long-term those type of rates. The Fed is always talking about lowering rates. Mm-hmm. What they're talking about is lowering the rates that banks lend to each other. Okay, that's the rate they're talking about. And when banks get a lower rate, they lower their rates. But mortgage rates are a factor of the bond market.
So it's just an effect.
It's an effect.
That kind of happens. Okay.
Right. It takes longer to filter down through the mortgage industry.
Okay.
And so I get people who call me all the time, hey, the Fed's just lowered rates. What would the mortgage rates do today? Well, the mortgage rates actually went up today because what you're talking about was already filtered in a month ago and had nothing to do with it. So frequently that's the answer. But in general, they go down. So if the Fed keeps lowering rates, their bank lending rates, we should see over time a reduction in mortgage rates. How long that's going to take, nobody knows. Are we going to go back up? Probably not. Where we're going to go, probably lower. How low, I don't know.
Right.
Are we ever going to see 2.875 on a 30-year fixed rate again in my lifetime?
No.
Probably not.
Definitely not in ours. Maybe in Noah's. He's a little younger. Yeah.
If you're waiting for that, don't. But your best bet is if you're at a high rate now, reach out. Let's get you refinanced to what you can do now. Let's worry about what you can do now and not what's going to happen in a year from now. Because who knows? Maybe in a year from now, they might start going back up. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Well, if you did know, then you'd probably be very, 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 very wealthy.
If my crystal ball worked, I certainly wouldn't be using it to predict mortgage rates. I promise you that. I'd go for something a lot better.
Betting on whether the Broncos win the Super Bowl or not.
Oh, I would start with that.
Yeah, start there.
Yeah.
See if we can get a triple crown between the Nuggets, Avs, and the Broncos.
I would probably start with, will Riley Moss get another pass interference in the next game? Sorry, Riley.
He needs to be benched a little bit. Or at least penalized. I mean...
No, I think in practice, they need to tape his hands to his sides and say, now go defend. Just tape his hands down to his side and say, go defend.
Right.
And you do your best. But the guy is like all hands. I'm sure he's all heart. I don't know him, but... Honestly, 1 or 2 pass interference calls per game is too much. Riley, stop it.
Way too much.
Well, the worst part is that it is the worst time
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
every
just like in
time.
this
Third and
last
long.
game, like huge long bomb pass. He wasn't even going to catch it.
Well, I think at this point, quarterbacks on the opposing teams are just saying, "Hey, throw it to Moss.
throw
Just
to
throw
whoever
it that
Moss is
covering because he's going to get a pass interference call." Because that's what I would do.
Right.
Right. But I don't know. Sorry, I hope Riley's not mad. He's probably not listening. Maybe he is.
Maybe he is. You never know.
Could be.
Well, either way, the Broncos need to be better for playoffs. I mean,
Let's let Noah do his elevator.
yeah, let's do the Noah elevator pitch right here,
Do
and
it.
then we'll tear that apart.
Yeah, mine is a lot less succinct, but at the end of the day, if you want a broker who's going to make sure that you've got a good rate, is going to be honest with you and transparent, going to treat you with dignity or treat your clients with dignity, loan officers, realtors, reach out, then I'm your guy. I'm going to make sure that you're at least educated and you know where the holes are on your current insurance policy, even if I can't beat it. I just want to be your advisor, you know?
Right. I like it.
I think that's something I've told my people who come to me before. I'll say, you know what? If you're getting a better offer somewhere else, tell it to me. If it's really a better offer, I'll let you know, and I'll just say I can't beat it, and we'll be done. And, you know, education is always a high point in my spiel when I talk to people as well. I said, you know, okay, one thing you're going to get from me, you're going to get a good rate. You're also going to get educated. So the next time you do this, you're going to know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, and I think that's the best thing because it builds transparency with education.
Builds trust.
Yeah.
It's a travesty that our high schools don't go over this stuff.
Oh.
And it's so important because everybody needs insurance and everybody should need a mortgage.
Yeah.
You know, everybody should be able to get a home. It's
I mean,
American
they barely
dream.
go over finance, period.
Yeah.
I mean, when I graduated high school, I didn't know how to balance a checkbook.
Life.
Do they have those stills?
Well, no, they don't. I'm showing my age here.
Life
Yeah.
skills more than ever.
Right.
I think that'd be something they would hit on hard. I used to do some junior achievement stuff, go into high schools and junior high schools and even elementary schools, and I would teach them exactly what you're talking about. Junior Achievement has a program, one of many programs, a financial program that teaches people just these things about how to write a checkbook, what it means to have good credit history on a credit report,
How to properly use a credit card.
how to
Yeah.
not to abuse it, how
Right.
to get insurance, what it means to have insurance, when you need insurance,
Right.
how to write a check.
Yep.
These are all life skills that you don't get in high school, probably because there's so much other curriculum that needs to be learned.
You learn the hard way
But
later
these
in
are
life.
important things
Yeah.
that somebody needs to teach. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I agree. Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce, everybody who's listening on the radio station, we're talking everything from the commerce to insurance to mortgages to Broncos. You can go to denverjewishchamber.com, 720-707-1612. And you can contact Noah Parker, insurance agent with Goosehead. Talk to Goose, 720-850-5766. Denver Jewish Chamber has many different events, especially, and I want to throw this out there again, the breakfast ones. Twice a month on the first and third Wednesdays, and that's at the New York Deli. And then the luncheon is the fourth Thursday of every month. And where is that one again? The Taps Burger.
Tap and
Burger off of Bellevue.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to just come check out the Jewish Chamber of Commerce and see what you guys are about, how your events work, they can, of course, come for free and just check you guys out.
I want to put a challenge out there. I want somebody listening to the radio to come to either a breakfast, lunch, or even the Trail Networking and come up to me and say, Brian, I heard you on K4CO radio. I'm here. And I will personally make it my mission to introduce you to people and walk you around and make it my mission to drive business to whatever it is, your business is. I will make it my mission that night.
There you go, everybody. And hey,
That's a great
And I
challenge.
wanna, Can I throw out my phone number too?
Of course, definitely.
My office
Please
number,
do.
if you want to talk mortgages, sometimes 303-690-5265. Give me a shout. We can talk mortgages all you want.
Even if people have any questions.
Anything.
Anything at all.
Sure.
Perfect. How many times, I know, of course, eventually the whole point is to get people to sign up with the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce and make sure that they benefit from all of the stuff that you guys do. So I take it they can come once, twice, and then, maybe I think people know what they're getting into after maybe 2 or 3 times.
I agree.
Yeah.
to get into it.
I agree.
I mean,
Right.
even once you get the gist,
Right.
it's when you come several
the-
times that you start to like get to know the people.
Yeah,
And that's what's
You
important.
got to come more than once though, because
Yes.
you might hit a day. At the beginning of the summer, one of our breakfasts, beginning of the summer when it was a beautiful day, we had a light turnout. We didn't have 100 people; we had much less, and so you might show up on a day we have a light turnout, and you say, "Oh, there's nobody here," and that's not true. Every day is different depending on what we get a day with snow. Not as many people are going to show up, so I encourage everybody to. You got to give it more than one chance.
Right.
You know.
Well, and things are always just so new the first time. Just like it's kind of anytime there's any type of networking, but it's kind of like overload a little bit.
It can be. It can be a bit much.
bit much. Exactly.
It can be a bit much.
Yeah. But I highly recommend checking out, especially if you love good food. I mean, yeah. So bagel with lox, eggs, and onions.
And onions.
Don't forget the cream cheese.
And the cream cheese.
you gotta have the cream
All
cheese
right,
on the
we just
bagel.
keep adding stuff to this.
Absolutely.
Is that where it ends, the cream cheese?
Well,
right
I mean,
there?
that's everything on the bagel, but you got to have a pickle on the side, a good kosher dill pickle, right? They got theirs. They got those there too. So
They do. All right.
Yep.
Check them out. DenverJewishChamber.com, 720-707-1612. And then also anybody that just has questions about any insurance. You have Noah Parker here, 720-850. Goosehead.
Yep.
That's right.
Love
Talk
to
Goose.
educate. Would love to take a look at your insurance and make sure that you sleep better at night.
if your boss doesn't give you a raise at this point,
And anybody can really just kind of send you their current insurance and you can just say, hey, I can beat this or I can't.
Yeah.
So
Shoot me a text. I'll let you know one way or another if you're in the best spot or not.
And that transparency and honesty is huge because I remember a couple of years ago, I sent my insurance to somebody and they reviewed it and they said, Josh, don't ever touch it because it's what they call a unicorn policy. I still don't even know what that is, but I'm just like, all right, I won't. But that transparency and honesty is perfect because, that's all about the integrity right there.
Yep.
So, and the dignity. And also any refis, anything like that, or if you're purchasing a house, and you do reverse mortgages too, you do.
I do.
You do. Is there any type of mortgage loan product that you don't do?
no, I do anything related residential.
Anything related residential.
Yep.
Love it. Brian Gold, 303-690-5265. Right
Give him
there.
a call. He's the best.
Yeah.
Thanks. I owe you $20.
Goose. Good job, Goose. Goosehead, sorry. Are we, I mean, we didn't get 400, we
got a lot.
We got a lot. We
got a
definitely
lot.
got a lot. All right.
People are going to remember the name.
So going out now, Brian, you did your 30-second elevator pitch for your services for mortgages and everything like that. I want to go out on a 30-second elevator pitch for the Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, you want me to do it?
I want you to do it.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to do it.
No.
That would be impressive.
I
Yes.
want the board member to do his pitch right here.
Denver Jewish Chamber of Commerce. It's a place you go to network, to meet people, drive business, not only to yourself, but to other people. DenverJewishChamber.com. Right?
Oh, there you go.
Noah, you want to
I
try
shall.
it? What would you say?
Our biggest values are integrity, inclusivity, and dignity. And if you share those values, then you're eligible. Come hang out and meet some great people. Find a community.
Doesn't matter who you are.
One
Love
person come to me. I heard you on the radio.
it. All right.
I'll make you my mission.
There you go. If you want a mission, if you want to meet pretty much everybody, Brian Gold is the one to talk to. And say, yeah, you saw it only here on K4CO Radio or heard it if you are in the car and listening on our website. If you did catch kind of the end of it, do know that this interview is going to be on all of our social media platforms on K4CO Radio for at least a month. So we want to check it out. If you know somebody that could benefit, forward it on to them. Do all that fun stuff. Tune in later on. Right now, of course, the afternoon mix of music is going on, but then every single day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have one solid hour of only Colorado artists in our rotation. Big melting pot of everything. And then, of course, tonight we have a rerun of Kind of Vague Radio, hosted by Andrew Talent and Rob Dixon. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Always a pleasure, Brian.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you soon.
Goosehead.